NTE being in the top 10 of the Gacha revenue charges proves that this is going nowhere. Can you actually believe it's people that it's really people that believe NTE is going somewhere? I know, it's crazy to me, So guys, it is that time of month where Gacha revenues are out. It's quote unquote Gacha PvP. Glad I get to experience this, and I'm glad I get to glaze NTE yet again, because you want to know what's crazy, guys. The crazy thing is it's really people that is still actively hating on NTE. Like, I think that's the most craziest thing to me. People are genuinely still hating on NTE. Remember guys, NTE was a quote unquote AI game. NTE was a quote on EOS game. Notice this, right? A couple months ago I said that NTE might more than likely replace ZZZ. And guys, if you can look, you can see ZZ is nowhere in sight. You know, we got Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves has top Genshin Impact, W on that. Let's clap it up for Wuthering Waves. Glad to see they're over there. Somehow the Fem cells did make it on the top. Love in Deep Space. Not really surprising though. Fem cells are genuinely like some crazy gooners. Same with like Loki, they might be worse than incels, but regardless, right? W on them. Where is ZZ at though, guys? Ooh. If you guys cannot see, I will show you. 17th place. Yikes, brother. It's not looking too good for ZZZ, but we'll make another video on that. And honestly guys, here's the reality of the situation. Anybody saying, like, anyone that's trying to clown on NTE, saying NTE is doing bad, need I like remind you guys, these other gacha games have years of loyalty players, by the way. Some of these was on their anniversary or just coming off of their anniversary. Dragon Ball Legends is currently on their anniversary, and NTE is 3 steps below that. I did fail math and English, by the way, so I might have got that wrong. Regardless though, right? I just find it a little funny that these guys, people want to hate on NTE when NTE is just objectively doing good. And not even to mention, this patch was not even like, it wasn't even a heavy hitter patch. We had Lacrimosa this patch, and we had Chaos, which, need I remind you, is a male character. Male characters do not sell, by the way, yet somehow NTE is this high. Like, I just like, at this point, if you can see all the writing on the wall, if you can look at 1.2 and say this gacha game is not innovative, mind you, this game has no 50 flipping 50. Like, it's just like, it's so much to glaze about with NTE, but it's people that still hate on it. So we're gonna look and see what people are actually hating on and see if it's actually valid or not. So we have somebody giving congratulations to Wuthering Waves, which, let's clap it up for Wuthering flipping Waves. Great Cyberpunk collab. That banner though, great collab. But here's what did catch my eye, and I'm like, okay, see, now I'm not messing with it. ZZZ and NTE will step up in the next patch. Why are we acting like a gacha game that just came out? Mind you, this game just came out, being in the top 10 of the gacha game when some of these games are on their flip-anniversary? Why are we acting like NTE being at 10 is some bad thing? NTE, this was bro, ZZ is on their 3.0 patch, by the way. YSG, a Void Hunter release, re-ran, by the way, and NTE is somehow above it. I thought, like, I'm gonna be honest guys, I thought that maybe ZZ was gonna make a comeback in 3.0. No, it's not. It's still in the same spot as it was a month ago, quite frankly, which I don't even know how that's possible. How's that even possible? I mean, how's that even possible? So right here we have another bot in the making. Sadly, Porch can save NTE at all. Happy to see Wuwa almost reach #1 with that amazing Cyberpunk collab though. Sadly, no Lucy yet for me, and honestly, I'm glad you didn't get it. See, if Wuthering Waves had no 50 flipping 50, you might have had it. But either way, why are we acting like NTE being in the top 10 when Wuthering Waves just had their Cyberpunk collab? Genshin Impact was, they've been a little iffy lately, and Honkai Star Rail as well. Like, why are we acting like why are we trying to downplay NTE? Not only NTE has most players on PC and console, dropping from 23 mil to 13 mil clearly shows losses, but NTE still has 1.2 coming. Let's see how it goes later. Buddy, we don't need to see how it's gonna go later. It's only gonna go up from here. If this is somehow, some way NTE, if this is their like medium, this is where they're gonna be at. Guys, Lacrimosa and Chaos, which is a male character, by the way, was released in this patch. How much more glazing do I have to do? I mean, how much more debunking do I have to do, quite frankly? Here we go. Somebody with some common sense, and I believe even out ratioed him, couldn't save NTE at all. You're talking as if the game will just self-destruct, not reaching 20 mil on mobile revenue. I can't with this kind of mindset. And honestly, I can't either. The people that are still hating on NTE, you actively are hating on NTE. It's just ridiculous to me, quite frankly. But what's even more ridiculous is the amount of jotting down I had to do over the main complaints of people that was complaining about NTE. Because mind you, it's really only a select few. It's only the people that is on Twitter that don't have a life, that are still somehow, some way complaining that NTE is doing bad. So let's just pull this notepad up. So this is my NTE is apparently bad criticism right here. So this is what everyone is saying is about NTE. So for one, we have NTE soulless. Now let's just go ahead and get into the game right now. Tell me, does this game look soulless to you? Like, honestly, does this city look soulless? We have traffic going on. These people over here was just talking about this man over here talking about he failed his driver's license. Is a soulless game gonna have something where we have NPCs talking? And mind you, I just spawned in. The conversation is still going, by the way, and somehow, some way, this is the game that is soulless. Can't really take this one seriously at all. They still going, by the way. Like, it's random conversation like this that happened in the city, a whole bunch, by the way. I think it was one girl that was getting divorced, which I was like, low-key, MC, can we get on that? All right, my bad. Yeah, somehow, some way, this game is soulless, where you can just be cruising around, can run into people, can have cops chasing after you. Somehow, some way, this is soulless. I do find that interesting. I do find that a little bit interesting. Another thing is the mini games suck. So people are saying that the mini games that they have, right? They're saying that they suck. They're saying that it sucks, which I do kind of find interesting that they're saying it sucks, right? As though, like, what is even your valid criticism here? How does it suck? Pink Paul Heist is genuinely a good mode. Racing is a good mode. Now, if you don't like the fishing, by all means, you don't have to do the fishing. But guess what? You can go do racing. Guess what? If you don't like the racing, well, guess what? You can do a little bank heist. Guess what? If you don't even like that, you can do a fight club, which I heard was kind of bad. I haven't even played it yet. I heard it was bad, but you can do some fighting right there. Mind you, with 1.2, they're going to add the whole D&D game mode to where it's an RPG game mode where you can level up and progress in the game. Mind you, this is a gacha game, by the way. Mind you, this is a gacha game. This is a game that they say is soulless and the mini games is bad, by the way. Can't take you seriously. Can't take those people seriously. The game feels like a chore. Somehow, some way, the game feels like a chore, which honestly, do what you want to do with that information. I don't know how it's a chore when pretty much every gacha game out there you complete the main story, level up the characters, complete the end game is going to be a chore. So I don't know how in some way that the game feels like a chore, but again, this is what people are saying. Somehow, some way, people are saying it's nothing to do in the game. You pull the characters, you can't use the characters for the in game world, even though you can. It literally has buffs and stuff like that. They're saying it's nothing you can do. It's nothing to build towards, even though you can literally build towards getting you a 2-floor mansion like me, by the way, which I am in a 2-floor mansion, by the way. Even though you can grind to get different apartments, like somehow, some way, mind you, this is the thing that people saying is under doing this game. They're saying that you can't grind up against some funds and buy a car. They're saying this, by the way. Like, that's what people are saying. Word around the block. Oh yeah, another thing. So low viewership, right? Which could be valid until you realize, oh wait, how is NTE on the top 10 of the gacha game charts if it's low viewership? That's not really correlating. See, at least with ZZZ or Arknight Infields, that's an argument. With NTE, that's just not an argument, quite frankly, because it's somehow, some way, still in the top 10. And mind you, this was the quote-unquote filler. It's crazy how next patch is going to be the filler patch, even though it's better characters coming, a better game mode coming. It's just honestly insanity. So yeah, that was just a few things that I saw right there, but honestly, quite frankly, I don't think there's nothing else that need to be said. NTE is going to be up there with a top contender. I've been said this game was gonna, I done been bet on this game since the release, bro, because there's nothing bad about this game. This is the greatest 1.0 game launch of a game, period. I don't care what you like. I don't care what you say. This is just really facts, bro. This game has no 50-50. It helps its players. Like, this is a chill game, bro. You can be a sweat in this game, or you can be a chill guy, chill, laid back type of game. Like, NTE has so much more than I'm expecting, and it's already delivering on by 1.2, mind you, 1.2. That honestly, it's for anyone that is hating on it, to be honest, I just can't take you seriously. But either way, another W for NTE, and I'm excited to see what else we got going. So you guys let me know how you feel about this, and honestly, guys, I think I'm about to go invite one of my rifles to the house, quite frankly.